It is ultimately important for you to look at your goals, truly what you want to do in your life, and then look at the people who you spend the most time with in your life and figure out if that lines up.
All right, what's happening? What's happening, guys? Good morning to you all. It is Tuesday, December 31st, 2019. It's the very last day of this incredible year that we have had in 2019. So I hope you guys have had an amazing 2019. We're going to talk a little bit about my wish for you guys in 2020 as we get into this new year. What does that new year look like for you? And how can we make it just a little bit better? How can we make it just a little more fulfilling and, start changing our lives in a way that is just, far more fulfilling on a daily basis, and in the long term just creates a life that everybody wants. And so as you approach 2020, I believe that if you adopt these things that we're going to talk about this morning here, that you will find yourself in a much more fulfilling situation, and you'll just end up to be a lot happier. If you do these things every single day, they will absolutely lead you to a better place. Now, these things are, a variety of things that I have implemented into my life. Part of the reason that I do some of the things that I do on this show is because I need a reminder myself from time to time on the things that I set as guidelines or rules in my own life. And so I want you guys to understand that as you implement these things, nothing of that is going to be perfect. And that's okay, right? But I wrote down 10 things that I think will be helpful for all of us going into 2020 that will produce a better year in 2020, regardless of how good 2019 was for you. So here we go. Number one, wake up grateful. Every single day, wake up, and the first thing I want you guys to think about is just how grateful you are for everything that you have. And I would suggest, if you're not a person that does that already, I would suggest starting with a list of things that you can be grateful for, whether it's your family, the home that you live in, the car that you get to drive, the food that you have in your refrigerator. All of those things are things to be grateful for. So never, ever, ever spend time focused on what you don't have, or you will get more of that. You will get less of what you already have. So wake up grateful every single day for what you have. Number two, choose the right people in your life. Pick the right circle. I can tell you guys from experience that without a doubt, this is the single most important decision that you can make in your own life. It is absolutely imperative that you guys understand how important it is, those people that you interact with every single day, and making sure that you've got the right ones. Good morning, Lydia, Hunter, Christina. What's happening, guys? Thank you for jumping on here. If you guys could share this out, I think this list will be beneficial to a lot of people out there. It's things that I've implemented into my life over the last handful of years here, and it has really, really changed everything about the way that I live. Number three, and this is a big one, and I think this will be a challenge for a lot of people. Turn off the notifications on your phone. All of them. Unless they are imperative business notifications that you need, turn them all off. Email, text messages, Facebook, Instagram, all of those notifications, turn them off so that you can stay focused on the things that actually matter in your life. This is something that I did a few years ago, and it literally changed everything. I was never, ever, ever distracted. Always way more focused on what I needed to do and what my actual plan for the day was versus just reacting to this thing that we have in our hands all the time, right? So, good morning, Mohammed. How are you, man? So, number 4, use a planner. Trust me, guys, use a planner. Every single day of your life, use a planner. And make sure that that planner is full. I can tell you guys from experience that a lot of the people that I coach, you have a lot of white space on your calendar, and people want to know why they're not productive. And you got to be able to look at your planner and know that there's not a whole lot that you could fit in past what you're already doing. And so as you use that planner, you're going to see exactly how much space you have in your life to cram more things into, to be able to spend more time with friends. Schedule it all, guys. Schedule your time with your family, your time with your significant other, your time with your children, your time in business. Schedule everything. But that starts with using a planner. In that planner, I want you guys to set huge goals. Goals that get you excited about what your life will be like when you achieve them. And go spend every single day chasing down those goals. Set huge goals and go after them, and use a planner to do that. What's happening, Zach? Good morning, Bruce. What's going on, guys? Thank you for jumping on here. So number 4 was use a planner. Number 5, make more time for friends and family. We all tend to lean towards working more. In our country, we spend a lot of time, chasing after the things that we want, and that side of our life, I think it's really important for us to spend more time with friends and family and not be distracted during that time. It is truly the greatest enjoyment of life if you really think about it. When you started out to do what you wanted to do, regardless of what that is, the reason that you wanted to do it was to help your family, was to help those people around you, was to be able to do things with those people you care about that you couldn't do before. And I think that a lot of times we miss that. So make more time for friends and family. Number 6, be healthier. Just make better choices, guys. When it comes to, what you eat, make better choices. When it comes to how much you exercise, make better choices. When it comes to how much water you drink, make better choices. All of those things are really simple if you make them simple. Just be healthier. Just make better choices. Number 7, commit to learning new things. One of the greatest joys of my life, to be honest with you, as I get older, is the ability that we have in this day and age to just learn, right? Just to understand things that we never understood. I was just having a conversation with somebody the other day about how learning kind of shifts in your life from when you're young and you feel like you have to learn to when you're old, you feel like you start to get older, you feel like you just want to learn, right? You got so much stuff out there that I want to know about. And I think that it's really, really important for us to commit to learning new things on a regular basis. Number 8, be an inspiration to others around you. Be the uplifting person that everyone else in the world is looking for. And, there's so much out there that's the opposite of this. And when we have those people around us who are those positive influences, who always have a great outlook on life, it's a great place to kind of, what I say is call home. When you've got people on your team that are always positive, that are always there for you, that are always there to kind of lift you up when you're not feeling quite 100%. Those are the people that you want to be around, and we need more of those people in the world. So be an inspiration to those people around you, and always be there for the people that need you. Number 9, probably one of the most important things that you could do in the world is block out the noise. Block out the noise. And that means everyone, guys. If it is your family, if it is your friends, if it is, people who've been your best friend your whole life, you got to learn how to block out that noise. It is a lesson that the people who tried to bring me down in my life have taught me, and I'm grateful for it. Judd Burden just posted about it this morning, about those people who try to bring noise into your life, and in thanking them for teaching you how to block it out, because that's all it is, guys. It's just a bunch of noise. Anybody that has time to talk about other people, or to go after other people, or to produce negativity into the world, it's on them. It's not on you to process that information. Just block it out and stay on track, and you will produce results from that alone that you will not believe if you can just stop worrying about what everybody else has to say. And number 10, 3 simple words, guys. Do the work. This year in 2020, do the work that it takes in your own life to truly make your life better than it's ever been. And when I say do the work, guys, I don't mean do the work for a couple of days, for a week, for a month. I mean chain together a year in 2020 of being committed to doing the work. And when I say do the work, I don't just mean on the business side of things. I don't mean just when you go to work, putting in the work or manual labor. I mean, put in the work in every aspect of your life, from your marriage, your relationship, your friendships, your business, your everything that you've got going on. It is time for you to commit to putting in the work, because when you do, what happens is unbelievable. And when you get to that point and you experience the difference of what putting the work in for an extended period of time will do for you, you will wish you had done it sooner. You will wish you had got more disciplined sooner. You will wish that you chained together those days a lot earlier in your life than you did. I can speak from experience. I've had the last few years here have been really good to me, but I wish that I had done all of these things sooner. I wish that I had found some of the things that I found that improved my life a lot sooner. And so don't waste that time, guys. Put in the work. So I'm going to run back through these real quick, guys, and then we will wrap this thing up. But number 1 is wake up grateful every single day. 2 is choose the right people in your life. Pick the right circle. Number 3, turn off the notifications on your phone. That's part of blocking out the noise too. Number 4, implement using a planner every single day and set huge goals in that planner that you look at and go after every single day. Number 5, make more time for friends and family. Number 6, be healthier. Just make better choices with your health. Number 7, commit to learning new things. Number 8, be an inspiration to others in the world around you. Number 9, block out the noise and the negativity. And number 10, real simple, guys, just do the work. Just commit to doing the work and stick to it. It's that simple. And I believe that if you use this list and you implement this into your life every single day, that you will have an incredible 2020 that you will look back on and be glad that you implemented some of these things. I'm telling you, these things, amongst others, there's some others, but this is kind of my most important list of things that have changed my life the most over the last few years. And it's simple stuff. All of it is very simple. It's very simple to implement. It's very simple to stick to if you choose. If you choose not to, it's also very simple to make that choice as well. So that's it, guys. This was episode number 80 of Morning Perspective. We got 80 episodes in this year of this show. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody that wakes up with me every single morning at 7:30 a.m. and spends 20, 30 minutes just kind of chatting it up here and hopefully starting your day off on the right foot. I really appreciate you guys. I got great things coming in 2020 for this show and for everything else that's going on in our businesses, in our lives, everything. So I appreciate you guys being on this journey with me. It's awesome to have the connections that I have with all of you guys all over the country, all over the world in some cases. And man, I'm just grateful to be able to do this with you guys. And I'm grateful to be able to share some of the knowledge that others have been able to share with me over the years. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a safe and happy New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, hanging out, hopefully watching some football and chilling with your families. And that's it, guys. I will see you again Thursday morning here on Morning Perspective. We're going to skip New Year's Day, let you guys have some peace and quiet, and enjoy the time with your family. And that's it, guys. Happy New Year to you. I wish you the very, very best and most prosperous 2020 that you could ever imagine. So I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you Thursday morning right here on Morning Perspective. Love you guys.